Jailbreaking news with Jeezytronics.
YouTube, how's it going? Jeezytronics here, and this week I will mainly be explaining what you can expect to get out of iOS 7 for your particular device. Now what I mean is that some new features that were shown off during the unveiling of iOS 7 may not be available to some, so I wanted to go a little in-depth and explain it. But first, let me give you some other news. One, for starters, it's official from Apple that it will be hosting an event on September 10th, 2013 for the media for something special. Number 2, Apple is evaluating a plan to offer iPhones with bigger screens ranging from 4.8 inches to 6 inches. That's according to the Wall Street Journal. Pretty much every phone manufacturer except Apple offers smartphones with larger displays. People that are familiar with the company's future plans say, quote, "It appears more willing to move ahead than in years past." Apple is reportedly very interested in the recent tests of a 4.8 inch display. As for the upcoming iPhone 5S and iPhone 5C, they are all set for the September 10th press event, so they will feature a 4-inch display. Now getting to the main content of the video, on the screen I have an iOS compatibility chart that was emailed to me by someone explaining if I can go into further details. So this is for a special request. And this chart is made by the applelounge.com. So as you can see on the top row, we have the current generation iDevices, and on the left we have a bunch of features that were shown off for iOS 7. Starting with Control Center. Now, if you've jailbroken your phone before, you've probably added the feature where you can access your controls easy, like the flashlight, turn off and on Bluetooth, airplane mode, stuff like that. So they've pretty much incorporated that into iOS 7 now, and it's called Control Center. And I have an image for you on the screen here. So basically you swipe it up from the bottom of the screen to the top, and this is the little thing that comes up. From here you can access several things, and it pretty much makes it a bit more easier. You can also access the Control Center from the lock screen. Now this will be available across all your iDevices. Moving on to the next feature, we have Panorama, filters in camera, filters in photo, square, video formats, swipe to capture. Starting off with Panorama, which is just the same as iOS 6. It's not going to be available, as you can see, for the iPhone 4, the iPad 2, the iPad 3, iPad 4, and iPad mini. For filters in camera, it will not be available for the iPhone 4, 4S, the iPad 2, 3, 4, and the iPad mini. Filters in photo will be available across all your iDevices. The square, video formats, and swipe to capture will also be available across all the iDevices. Now moving on to the next feature, which is multitasking. Now you may be saying that multitasking is something that we already have, so why would they list it again? Basically what we have right now, for some apps we have multitasking, for others is something that is not called true multitasking. Basically you pause, move into another app, come back, and you unpause the app. It's not true multitasking. Now with iOS 7 we get true multitasking for all applications. Now multitasking will be available across all iDevices. Moving on to the next, Notification Center, that will also be available across all iDevices. Moving on to the next feature, which is called AirDrop, and personally something that I am most interested in about iOS 7. Now this feature will not be available for the iPhone 4, iPhone 4S, iPad 2, iPad 3, so that's kind of a bummer. Now what AirDrop is a feature where you can sit in one place, pull up a share sheet, and be able to send a file to people around you without having to go around bumping your phone. Now this was something said by Craig during the unveiling of iOS 7, and I have a little short clip here for you to take a look at.
AirDrop is absolutely the easiest way to share with the people that are right around you. So now, when you're in any app that supports a share sheet, you bring up the share sheet, and your friends that are all around you just show up right there. You tap on one, and they're going to get a panel right on their display, and they can accept what it is that you shared. They accept it, they're taken right into the app. And you know, if you want to share with multiple people, you just tap, tap, tap. No need to wander around the room bumping your phone with others.
So basically, we can just sit there and be able to wirelessly stream or using Bluetooth be able to send files to people around us. Now, why this is not available for the iPhone 4, the 4S, iPad 2, or the iPad 3, I don't know. I feel that it should be available. If not, then I'm pretty sure jailbreaking our iDevice will be able to unlock this feature. Thank God. But hopefully Apple does change its mind before the final release of iOS 7 for the GM seed. And they do include it for these other iDevices because I'm pretty sure people have not gotten rid of their iPhone 4, the iPhone 4S, or even the iPad 2 or iPad 3. I have the iPad 3 and I personally would like the AirDrop feature to be available. So hopefully we get that feature. Moving on to the next, we have iTunes Radio, which I'm not going to go in depth because it's pretty self-explanatory. It's a radio service offered by Apple and it will be available across all iDevices. Now please note that some of these red dots may become green by the time the final GM seed of iOS 7 comes out, which is set for September 10th. So hopefully some of these red dots will turn green after Apple had more time to test these features out on the particular device and be able to include them for everyone during the final release. I really hope you guys found this video helpful and now you know what to expect out of your iDevice when you install iOS 7. Hopefully this helps you make a better choice of whether you do want to upgrade to iOS 7. If you found this video helpful at all or even like the sound of my voice, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for future content just like this and much more. Again, I am GZtronics and I will see you guys later. If you guys just found my videos and like the content that you just saw, then subscribe to my channel for future content and much more.
Please click on me to subscribe and don't forget to like the video.